हमारा तो मसला ही कोई एक बंदा बैठा तो मेरे को ही देख ही नहीं रहा मुश्किल नहीं
I think every once in a while they have to try and back their short pitch to
अब इंटरनेट प्रॉब्लम हो गई ओम पर ऊपर पर बकरी
This is sheep, not bakri.
पर sheep बकरी 2 मिनट रुक जाए वो स्ट्रीम लगा देगा अभी किसी और चैनल को लगा देगा लगा
ये फिर चिक्का चुक्का ला गई
try and tonk him over the top. He could pick up a wicket.
Well, not that occasion. That's straight down the ground for 6 from Seifert. New Zealand have found their little go-to switch and they've switched it big time.
Holy smell! Seifert! Man, talk about big man versus smaller man. He's about 6'8". This is about 5'7", and he has absolutely smoked this sweet ass. There's been a couple of those management meetings, South Africa trying to come up with plans. Obviously, as you go into this encounter, you've got ideas, you've watched footage, you've thought, what can we or can't we do to try and make sure they don't get off to the fly? Well, they've changed the field now after that committee meeting. No one back on the offside. Deep, squarish leg on the fence, and then place. He's going to try and target decent length. From any width.
No touch, yes indeed there is. Quite a healthy one as well. As he looked to access.
Kind of caught in all pockets. They were stuck with options, but the one they went.
यार मैंने वो भी बंद कर दिया ये भी बंद हो गया चला भाई ये कहाँ पे चला रहा है टॉप टीवी पे टीवी की नजर आई यार
जो देखा है ना अब खुल के जियो
ये लाइट को भी अभी जाना
जो देखा है ना अब खुल के जियो
Banged in length. He almost didn't have to try and hit it hard. He can almost just kind of ramp it rather than trying to really smash it away. It would have made him a little bit more consistent because he swung so hard it maybe didn't get the bat in the right position. In South Africa, they'll be ecstatic. They were kind of a little bit concerned. Changed the field, and that change of field worked.
It was good. It's a good tactic, and they've kept the same field for Finn Allen. Imagine that we might see a repeat performance from Janssen trying to get it in nice and tight around leg stump. And that'll will frustrate him. That will really frustrate South Africa. Didn't do a lot wrong there, and Finn Allen will count as lucky stars.
Getting find himself often in the slipcord. It's a little bit deeper there, but that's a good delivery. He had to be tight on the stumps, it was. And just a fraction off here, I just think it underlines the fact there that maybe South Africa should have started on the ends. Left-hand, right-hand combo. So useful.
Oh, boy. Now, it's got to get this. He's got to get all of it. He does. Stubbs was waiting. The ball's been following him. And it is 6, but boy, it hung in it, hung in it, hung in. Everyone was just sitting waiting.
They practice this so much, Smitty, the fielders on the fence, so they're pretty aware of where the boundary cushion is, and they're very aware of what they have to do to try and keep it in. And that was going through Stubbs' mind. He was sitting there waiting. Can I hold on to it and pop it back? Do either. And happy with that Finn Allen smile on his face. His mouth thinking, I might be on my way. You and I did the pitch report in the boundaries. That's the biggest sign. 75 metres.
A wicket in the over, but also the ticket, isn't it? 44 for 1. Hobbiton, Danny, make you homesick?
Yeah, it does. And that's where we're from. We love it to pieces. Yeah, Aotearoa, Sky Tower in Auckland. Love it. Miss it. There's just about more here in the ground, isn't there? Population. Jokes aside. Oh, great part of the world.
We go one better than 2021. It's just getting through to that last stage and signing the dotted line. That's been New Zealand's problem in a lot of these World Cups, as it has been for South Africa until last year at Lords, of course.
Comes to white ball World Cups, there's been 6 winners.
Santner, 4 wickets for Rabada to 300 T20s.
We're still within the power play. Hit it! Hit it! Don't stop it, hit it! Too nice. New Zealand too nice.
Come on, Smith.
This is cute. It's like paying back to those rugby tests back in the 60s and 70s, and your referees.
Ah, here we go.
Your
I thought
referees.
you were going to be on to Susie for a moment there.
Nah, Susie, though. She's forgiven.
You guys got a coach of your team in.
Yeah. You guys have got one of ours. One of our better ones. Let's get back to the present. New Zealand 46 for 1. No chance. Producer, director, all South Africans. We are up against it tonight, folks.
Is Bomber Brown coming back? Tony Brown, get him back. Please. We're going legal on you. We're not allowing him to be released. They've travelled, they've come to support their team.
Shortish cover because he could be in business for Rutchin. Because he does drive so freely through the offside, but every now and then he hits it in the air. So South Africa have done their homework on the young man.
Need to try and build as much pressure on them as possible. Afghanistan, it's hard to believe the way they've played in this tournament that they're still on 0 points. They'll still have to play UAE and Canada. So hoping to win those 2 encounters.
बैठने देने में बहुत बुरी बात है।
Again, Rabada just fell awkwardly as he tried to get back there. There's nothing in that at all for Rachin Ravindra. No timing, just good fortune.
You were saying no. I'm sure Kakisa Rabona was saying, come on, please, you can't land just there. Turns around to chase and then goes to his knees as if to say, can you believe it? He clossed it so badly that it popped right between them.
Yeah, I think he thought he had it, Rabada, initially. I think he thought he had it. Change of ends, of course, for him. That's where he likes to hit freely over the offside, and it should run away for 4, it will. And I'm not sure that was headed absolutely where he intended either.
Rabada rolled his fingers across it. Rachin Ravindra said, okay, let me see if I can open up the offside. That's across it, but the contact's good enough. It also shows the outfield that landed and just continued to skid away. I might have thought they might be able to chase that down, but it's another good shot. 50's up.
And a single to finish the 5th over. New Zealand 51 for 1.
वाइटल मस्क फ्रेशिया खुशबू असल खूबसूरती की।
अगली बार अगर इस तरह की खीर बनाओ तो ज्यादा बनाना।
लजीजा खीर मिक्स रिश्तों में लाए प्यार की मिठास।
Olivia hair color, new look, new pack. Olivia, शुक्रिया।
On strike on 7. Here's Marco Janssen. He's got the 1 wicket to fall. Oh, that's lovely. Into the crowd for 6. Excellent start to the over by Ravindra.
Better option for the left-hander against the left armour, using that little bit of angle coming back in. He gets well and truly inside of it with fine leg and third up inside the circle. He's got a deep backward point and a deep backward square for Rachin Ravindra. There are gaps behind the wicket, fine.
Excellent grab. David Miller in the action again. South Africa pick up wicket number 2.
No gap there. Brilliant movement from Miller as well. Away to his right. Janssen just working away on that length. Been expensive, but he's got both wickets. I don't think he's bowled more than one bad delivery. He's actually bowled really well. This again, Ravindra going hard at it. Look how hard he goes at that. Miller, that's superb movement. Away to his right. Grasps the hands around it. Ravindra, his lean run continues. Just 13, 57 for 2.
SPF 30 धूप से 97% तक बचाए, विटामिन सी सीरम बनाए अंदर से ब्राइट। ये है नॉन स्टिकी with no white cast. New Glow and Lovely Bright UV Duo Sunscreen.
मतलब ये stronger Pepsi
मतलब कमाल।
Extra fizz, extra taste, stronger Pepsi.
असल तमाशा ऐप पे है।
तो अभी जैज़ B5 पैकेज सब्सक्राइब करके अपने 5 फेवरेट लोगों के साथ पैकेज शेयर करें और तमाशा ऐप पर देखें क्रिकेट का हर मोमेंट लाइव।
मुगल सुप्रीम, घर छोटा बड़ा नहीं, घर महफूज होता है। Dolan's Premaline No Frost Refrigerator range. for better. Mughal supreme. घर छोटा बड़ा नहीं, घर महफूज होता है.
ये लाइट को भी अभी जाना है.
जो देखा है ना, अब खुल के जियो.
हेलो हेयर एंटी डैंड्रफ शैम्पू टी ट्री ऑलमंड ऑयल से डैंड्रफ खत्म, इट्स रिमूव, ऑल मॉइस्चराइज्ड और स्कैल्प रिफ्रेश्ड. हेलो हेयर एंटी डैंड्रफ शैम्पू.
Olivia hair color. New look, new pack.
Olivia, शुक्रिया.
नहीं दिखेगा तब भी दिखेगा. Do you miss it?
एक रूप में जागेगी खेल की उम्र. चाय और क्रिकेट, वाइटल पियो, जिंदगी जियो.
Vital, nature's touch, green.
और जोश पाक सरजमीन.
Here's Marco Janssen.
Just another look at it. These are deliveries that 2 years ago, a year and a half ago, Rachin Ravindra will be hitting a lot more underneath his eyes and through the covers. He's getting leg side of the ball, bat's angled. It just looks a little out of sync, and it has done for the last little while for Rachin Ravindra. Finding ways to get out. Again, a good delivery. Just hanging away on a good line and a good length.
A couple of good catches in the tournament so far, David Miller.
Think about the numbers, 2 for 23, 1.4. Talk about good length and a short length, but it's kind of what he's trying to look to do, but he's been hit off that length. A couple of scoops, attempted scoops. The first 6 went down the ground off a really good length delivery. And that's a sign of how terrific this batting surface is. It's minimum 200 for me.
Another catch. Oh, how disappointing for Finn Allen. It's Aidan Markram who holds on to a special one here in Ahmedabad. South Africa dealing in wickets.
Well, it's a great change from Janssen as well. He's gone away from banging that hard length. It's full, and it just gets too full for Finn Allen to get underneath. Takes pace off, and it's floated right up there. He cannot get underneath it. Bat turns in the hands. Great hands, Aidan Markram. He's always had terrific hands, whether it be in the slip or in the field. Dealing in wickets, indeed. That's 3 for Janssen inside of 2 overs. Finn Allen gone now for 31. It's 58 for 3.
SPF 30 धूप से 97% तक बचाए, विटामिन C सीरम बनाए अंदर से ब्राइट. ये है नॉन स्टिकी with no white cast. New Glow and Lovely Bright UV Duo Sunscreen.
ये लाइट को भी अभी जाना है.
जो देखा है ना, अब खुल के जियो.
मुगल सुप्रीम. घर छोटा बड़ा नहीं, घर महफूज होता है.
ये लाइट को भी अभी जाना है.
जो देखा है ना, अब खुल के जियो.
असल तमाशा तमाशा ऐप पे है. तो अभी जैज B5 पैकेज सब्सक्राइब करके अपने 5 फेवरेट लोगों के साथ पैकेज शेयर करें और तमाशा ऐप पर देखें क्रिकेट का हर मोमेंट लाइव. वाइटल मस्क फ्रेशिया, खुशबू असल खूबसूरती की.
मुगल सुप्रीम. घर छोटा बड़ा नहीं, घर महफूज होता है.
Excellent from Janssen. 2 wickets from that over. End of the power play, 58 for 3.
जिंदगी जियो
मुगल सुप्रीम घर छोटा बड़ा नहीं घर महफूज होता है
ये लाइट को भी अभी जाना था
It was a great one to watch as well. So just sitting back, watching it unfold, it was brilliant. 58 for 3, right? Very good, but the 3 wickets will be the concern. I think if there was ever a game you could play with complete freedom, this is it. Both sides will feel they should. There's no givens in this contest. We saw what Zimbabwe were able to do to Australia yesterday. What a lovely sight that was.
Excellent win. Goes across the line, this Chapman, so well played for 4.
So if you're feeling like you play the game with some relative freedom, if you play well in your last contest, both these sides should go through to the Super 8s. I don't see New Zealand consolidating at all. I see them just continuing to try and put pressure on, which in turn gives South Africa opportunities.
It's the modern game, isn't it? You've got to go out there, you've got the firepower, you bat deep, you've got to make use of those resources.
Nisham at 8, so plenty of batting comes still for New Zealand.
Bowling! Keshav Maharaj gets through Glenn Phillips. Timber rattles here in Ahmedabad.
Well, I need some of that batting now, Cass. It's a bit to come, but it'll be required. Just got a little loose on this, Phillips. Look at the gap between bat and pad and the angle of the bat. That's the issue there. Angle of the bat. Completely wrong. Picked up a little inside edge, back onto the stumps. Phillips goes cheaply as well. New Zealand in trouble, 64 for 4.
Just clear your head away. Just clear your head away.
Color, new look, new pack. Olivia, शुक्रिया.
एक धूप में जागेगी खेल क्यों चाय और क्रिकेट वाइटल बियो जिंदगी जियो
यूरोपियन टेक्नोलॉजी से बने डॉलक्स रेफ्रिजरेटर्स की नेचर लॉक टेक्नोलॉजी रखे फ्रूट्स और वेजिटेबल्स फ्रेश पूरे 20 दिन क्योंकि डॉलक्स रिलायबल है.
Absorbing that pressure early on and striking back so well.
And at times, seen South Africa lose those games. And you'd be amazed at the confidence it does just there. Have a look at where that, you could freeze it just as the ball hits the bat on that previous angle. You'd see that the bat is so far behind it. Done by the pace. Right there, Chapman picked that up beautifully over good wicket. 7 done, 71 for 4.
आउट हो रही है तो कोई कंसंट्रेट करो क्या है छक्का मार के
जागेगी खेल क्यों चाय और क्रिकेट वाइटल बियो जिंदगी जियो
ये लाइट को भी अभी जाना था
जो ने कहा ना अब खुल के जियो नहीं दिखेगा तब भी दिखेगा तो ये आशिक मुगल सुप्रीम घर छोटा बड़ा नहीं घर महफूज होता है.
In this format. Let's start.
bowls a heavy enough delivery as well, Corbin Bosch. He can get into the early 140s. First ball up just a tick under 140, 139 and change. So he can hurry you enough, but so the change-ups are then a really good variation for him.
New Zealand like to feed off pace. It's the variations and how he uses them. South Africa have been searching for that fast bowling all-rounder. Now they have two. Marco Jansen, Corbin Bosch, different styles of bowlers, but both of the bat very handy as well.
He's going cross seam as well, he is, yeah. I think the first two have been cross seam as well. Mind getting Dale Steyn in here to have a little talk about that, because this is something he used to do quite often and would get the little away movement. Come on, Dale, I'm calling you in. I'm doing the producer's job and just calling you in here.
Get in, Dale.
It's something you used to do quite a bit, Dale, is just go across the seam, and you'd actually get the ball to shape away from the right hand as a touch as well, almost like an outswinger, but cross seam.
Straight down the ground, 4 runs, and releases the pressure.
Continue with the cross seam, but this one hasn't done much except for hit the middle of the bat. That one, Dale, I'm not sure whether it brought you in the right time or not.
Yeah, this one just over-pitched a little bit, but it is that cross seam and with the good wrist, and obviously sometimes gets that little bit of away shape. I started doing it early doors because I wanted more control. I realised that I actually got a little bit of away shape. And I spoke to Corbin Bosch before he came to this World Cup. He was with MI Cape Town, and he asked me about it. So I'm fascinated that he is using it right now. He used it a bit in the SA20.
Find also in the evening games it gave you better grip on the ball because you had the two fingers across the seam.
Yeah, I just felt like I could hold the length so much better. You know, when I held it seam up, the ball sometimes I thought this, I just wanted to put it there and it kind of slipped out of my fingers. So I go cross seam to bang a hard length, and then I found that it would shape away a little bit. But then with my Yorker, what would obviously happen with the ball is that the trajectory of the ball would stay in the air for a little bit longer. So you sometimes bowl a bit of a full toss. Whereas if you go seam up, you get that last second flip. So Yorkers, seam up, length ball, cross seam.
It's from the over. 8 gone, 77 for 4.
Nature's touch green. Or Josh Parks Green.
इनको पुराने तरीकों से ऑर्डर करने दें more than 2 lakh grocery items के साथ
यार बरामदगी करेगी तो भाई उसको ये मौके दोबारा मिलते रहेंगे। अगर आप बरामदगी करेगी वहाँ तो फिर क्या होगा, दोबारा पाबंदी लग जाएगी, फिर पूरी की पूरी एक नस्ल आपकी इस चीज़ से महरूम हो जाएगी। ये 22 साल 21 साल का टाइम है, ये पूरी की पूरी एक नस्ल जवान हो जाती है 22 सालों में, तो ये पूरी की पूरी एक नस्ल में मिक्स करेंगे सब कुछ।
छोटा बड़ा नहीं, घर महफूज हो।
If it doesn't work out, that won't be the excuse, and that won't be the reason behind it. I think what New Cricket, Rob Walter, Mitchell Santner and the team have done, Mike Sandel, the manager, in and around this preparation has been spot on. The results don't quite happen, so be it. Prepared well. The middling partnerships at the top. You talk about it, 3 for 7 they've lost.
He was particularly bumpy, wasn't he? today. There's Rob Walter in different colours. There's all about the South Africans. I wonder what the tactics, the discussions around it. Conrad versus Rob Walter. Is that a bit of a side competition tonight? Associations becoming real global challenges. A couple of years' time, you're going to see those close finishes going their way. Teams like Macau, love the win.
Yeah, so the great scenes for Zimbabwe yesterday. Italy doing it none down. And Netty squared at the top of the order. It's just great to watch. I've seen in the last 4 years since being in the UAE the development of their cricket. It's brilliant.
Launch that, and that is an excellent effort from Diego Brevis. There was a massive effort from him on the boundary. That ball was travelling.
He's disappointed because he thought he had it, and I think it went into the hands. Give us a better look. Whether it would have, it could have held on to it and stayed in the field of play. Come back to that. Or not, I don't know. It might have slid across the outfield, but it was a terrific effort.
Right from the over, 86 for 4.
इनको पुराने तरीकों से ऑर्डर करने दें मोर देन 2 लाख ग्रोसरी आइटम्स के साथ आपका ऑर्डर फूड पैंडा संभाल लेगा
Extra fizz, extra taste, stronger Pepsi. Vital Musk Facial, खुशबू असल खूबसूरती की.
लजीजा कुल्फा सेहत भरा नारी अक्सर से बना घर में बना प्यार जमा
Vital Musk Facial, खुशबू असल खूबसूरती की.
To the leg side. Impressive in this competition, looking
Moving quality with pace on and with pace off. Sessi the conditions well. He's been a beneficiary of the quality of catching that we've seen from the South African side so far. Early stages of the tournament. So he's right up there, the 4 on the list. Back from USA, Zurabani, Amit and Ngidi all on 7.
feel and then realise probably not bravado. Having a look there.
Try and convince his captain, but Markham's not moving. He's not, he's just shaking his head. Go, come on, we'll get back to you, Mark. Let's hit him outside the line of off. Carry on. Long way out. Not a lot going for that, Lungi.
Having a bit of chatting with the captain. There we go. Mitchell on strike. Really impressed with how he's come along with his variations and also keeping the batters guessing. Lungi's not just all out pace.
No, it's the awareness of when to bowl that slow ball. And I think that's something he's got better and better at. And when you do bowl it, don't get it floating. It's got to be either into the surface, just back of a length, a little bit. Quicker deliveries and then the slow ones. So he goes slightly fuller, but not too full. Some of those ones are in the slot, just a little bit too full, you would say, but the ones he gets right, absolutely brilliant. Average quicker deliveries, average slower deliveries. The other ones he's looking for the batter to try and drive through the shot and hit the ball aerially. Uncertainty in that delivery, the previous one from Darryl Mitchell, it's tipped on him really late because of the terrific wrist work from Ngidi down at 114 kilometres per hour.
The first one hard. There was two in there. Fielding was good. More to go. From it. Partnership is 27 from 19. Current rate, we will get to 185. And with Dooley, 200. That's what they should be looking for. South Africa possess their own firepower with the bat.
I think 185 is below what's required. New Zealand get to 185, I think it'll be a good effort from where they are. But I still think that'll be below par.
Halfway stage, New Zealand, 92 for 4.
अभी जैज B5 पैकेज सब्सक्राइब करें, अपने 5 फेवरेट लोगों के साथ पैकेज शेयर करें और तमाशा ऐप पर देखिए क्रिकेट का हर मोमेंट लाइव।
छोटा बड़ा नहीं, हर महफूज हो।
तमाशा ऐप पे तो अभी जैज B5 पैकेज सब्सक्राइब करके अपने 5 फेवरेट लोगों के साथ पैकेज शेयर करें और तमाशा ऐप पर देखिए हर मोमेंट लाइव।
छोटा बड़ा नहीं, हर महफूज हो।
No timing. Just wonder with it. Jufek discussed it top. Sean Pollard he's a pitch report, but he'll stay on the side. So I think it's not a bad thing to toss. Yeah, again, no control shorts. Keep the coin back. Handy, you can do what you want to do first. Hello, sir.
Danny, happy Valentine's Day to you. I love it.
More trouble.
Yeah, a little bit of dew probably creeping in later this evening. Ed Markham has chopped and changed his bowlers so far.
Oh, great shot.
Talk about dew, but no worry about that. Chapman just leaning into that, using the pace that Corbin Bosch has been bowling in tonight pretty quickly. Can ramp it up to about 145. Flat bat on top of it, beats point, races away.
Yes, we're discussing just a few overs ago, Corbin Bosch and the pace he brings, and certainly he can be. What a cross seam is Corbin Bosch. Here he comes again with it. Yeah, into the surface. Deceptively quick, this fellow. Given the conditions, I keep mentioning this, day versus night. An average person he scores 197 up around there versus the day game, 179. Most runs. It's fabulous ICC Men's T20 World Cup for 2026. Cypher had a pretty good start. Runs with Finn Allen at the top there against the UAE. So he's dining out. Mr. Tucker. Shubham. Later. Mahan. Pakistan. It's the top 5 on the table. Very good conditions here, batting. You can get through that new ball and six about your stroke play and be solid and stay in as an opener, then look out on the surface. Some timing, not quite all of the timing. Some very strong play. Wants to. He's coming back. He knows this ground well. Is Mitchell. Knows the angles, knows the distance to run. 100 up now for the Black Caps.
That was fantastic running there. He's hit it pretty much straight at one of the better fielders and Tristan Stubbs is out there at extra cover. Not expecting the New Zealanders to push hard and turn for two. Right now, Bosch just changing his field a little bit. He's got fine leg up inside the ring. He's knocked somebody out cow corner. He's feeling that Mitchell might look to take him across the line.
A little change of pace. Quite the timing. It's smart bowling. Not quite from the skipper to drag it back, but shrewd, I like it, from Bosch in terms of what he produced there.
Yeah, and that's one of the areas that you're going to lose out on as a bowler if you opt to have that cow corner. A little change of pace. It's a little bit too full, probably. Good shot by Mitchell, going over. Pretty good fielding there by Aiden Markham. Unfortunately, he pulled it back into his left arm, and then he's just dragged it back onto the boundary. Originally doing some good work. New Zealand are going well here. Rate of 9.6. They've lost wickets, but they're continuing to go.
Yeah, the outfield is getting slicker by the moment. So we go into the night. Good time coming up 8 p.m. So at 11, 14 from it, 106 for 4.
तमाशा तमाशा ऐप पे है। तो अभी जैज B5 पैकेज सब्सक्राइब करके अपने 5 फेवरेट लोगों के साथ पैकेज शेयर करें और तमाशा ऐप पर देखिए क्रिकेट का हर मोमेंट लाइव।
बड़ा टूर्नामेंट आ रहा है, कैसी होगी परफॉर्मेंस? स्ट्रॉन्गर
Ripsy. Vital Nature's Touch Green. और जोश बात सरजमीन.
सेहत भरा नया अज्जा से बना घर में बना
Contest. Decided to take things on. It's a goodie. Mitchell right hand at the other end. So he's going to match up. It's going to happen now. So the right hand of Darryl Mitchell is Joy facing right arm offense.
The interesting choice to go with himself, Aiden Markham, obviously has Keshav Maharaj, who bowled that second super over the other day. So bowls well to right-handed batters, which is Mitchell on strike right now. He's already looked leg side. He's looked at how deep cow corners and how long on is.
It's got wings on it. Magnificent and beautifully timed here from Darryl Mitchell.
Darryl Mitchell, right arm spin, turn, little bit of dew, the ball's going to skid on. It's not a slog, it's just a straight back hit. He's a very, very powerful man, 88 metres. Every bit of that.
It's partnership now 49 from 29. So, Hugh to Gale, a chat here with Mitchell. We've seen a lot of each other on the circuit around the globe at T20s. Like the ball back. Can we have it, please? Bit of a scrap going on. Oh, thank goodness. Now, scrap it was in there. Trying to get hold of the ball, but then throw it back. Such is the passion here. Amrava. Sail away. Let's have the ball get down there. Held it back, right at the toe. 50 partnership there for you. Let's see what these two can still do. Mitchell and Chapman are so key for New Zealand in this contest.
This is a bit match up now, playing modern. That's the area where you can potentially get the left hand out.
Oh, not now. Chapman says left hand or right arm, but it does not left. We saw 6 minutes over. Daryl Mitchell. Chapman should dance down the wicket. Pick it up on the high volley to the leg side and another 6. Now Chapman is on to join the party too. Use wrists. Sweets it down. Short punch. Yeah, just a little skipper. All picked up from Mark Chapman. Varda doesn't like it. There's certainly one play. Dragged it down and slowly bounced up the back. Just rolls it back. Just gone with it. Smooth foot pace the Except the left-hand right-hand combinations. So New Zealand batting lineup is Chapman 5, 6. It's as clean as a voice.
fourth. Slightly over pressure. Chapman read the plays. Down the wicket. Didn't really mind whether it was going to be a slow ball or pace on ball, but he knew that Cage Bravado was going to go fuller. It allows him to come down the wicket. He plays a beautiful straight batted shot. No one out there, but up and back in the ring. See what Cage has got in this last ball. Slow York. Smart piece of bowling. So 10 off the 13, 131.
Pangit naman, balik lang.
He's got 3. 2.1 overs, so lining up.
ये आपको होती है, मैं सिर्फ होती है।
मैं काफी देर से देख रहा हूँ।
वही तो कह रहा हूँ कि मैंने माल पढ़ने के लिए
the ring, so he knows that if there's any width, he'll throw his hands at it. He's just got to beat those two fielders. A little bit of a conversation happening right now between Captain and Marco Janssen, just to figure out what they need to do.
I've got to say, from afar.
Which branch I will do? Is there any pending files? All done.
He's played that brilliant. We'll get back. He's gone. There's a little confusion between Chapman and Mitchell there. That's the calling and where the ball had actually gone. They've gone very quick. Short fuck there. It would have been gone. Markers asking, the bowlers thinking maybe it was tailing down lead. You want it? They do. Time for Ron Tucker. Television match official. Clean up. Decision.
signaling to the captain that he thought it was going to hit the stumps, but when it hit the leg first,
Let's play to keep it good. Again, change the pace. The skipper clothed it enough, as it were, Chapman. He's eyeing up for 50. It's 48 now, 25. Of the swimming heat, 6 4s and 2 6s, this fella. South Africa just lost that review, or one of them. 2 you get, of course, in 2020 cricket. So it's worked out well. And New Zealand losing wickets of 33, 57, 58 and 64. So 3 in a way, close together. And you get someone like Mitchell to stroll out there, take on a situation. He too has developed into a fine talent. Daryl Mitchell.
an interesting thing about New Zealand is in the consolidate phase, they score 10.5 runs per over, which is the highest of all the 20 teams that are participating in this World Cup. So regardless of how many wickets they lose, they continue to go. So they can set themselves up for the final 5.
Just where have you been, bro? I need your help. Bring your phone.
Best figures for Marco Jansen with a 4 for now.
Take
And is 50 down for New Zealand.
Another change of pace. This by Marco Jansen has just held on Chapman. You can see he's gone to the shot too early. It's a good catch by Rickleton. As he looks up, he points at the lights, covering his mouth, so to say.
Instagram?
No. एक मूवी देखनी है इन दोनों ने यार.
मूवी
Seat here. Bring here. हम दोनों ने ये मूवी देखा है. अपना फोन ऑन करी, फ्रंट कैम ऑन कर. हम ये मूवी देखेंगे, ठीक है? ओनली 1 मिनट. हाँ, साइड कर लेना, थोड़ा सा ऐसे सीधा कर ले, फेस पूरा आ जाएगा. वो अमाउंट में से पैसा कटा भाई. अपने ये मूवी है, ओके? इज अ गुड मोमेंट्स ऑफ पाकिस्तानी इंडियन क्रिकेट टीम. ये याद है. ये लास्ट श्रीलंका में याद इसके ऊपर मैं लगाऊंगा फ्लैग. आपके ऊपर इंडिया में, मेरे ऊपर पाकिस्तान के ऊपर इंडिया वीडियो चलाएंगे. जब पर मिनट की वीडियो यहाँ पे कोई नहीं गुम हो गया था. 152 नेल दुबई में. कोलंबो में मैच नहीं हुआ था, रेन हो गई थी तो एक मिनट जस्ट
वीडियो എടുക്കുന്നുണ്ട്.
चलो हो गया
वीडियो എടുക്കുന്നുണ്ട് ശരിക്കും.
अबे वीडियो स्टार्ट नहीं किया.
बहुत अच्छे
यार तो बात कर ले.
मंडे
नहीं अभी चाहिए मुझे, मैंने पोस्ट करना है. अभी ये ट्रेंडिंग में जा रहा है.
Who will keep your thing here? Nobody will touch. You will come back next week. No problem. 7 days?
ऑडियो नहीं लेके आना का No.
भाई जल्दी करो भाई 1 मिनट का वीडियो है फर्स्ट टाइम
अब ऐसा नहीं होता या ये 22 में जो 6 मारा था एशिया कप के अंदर आया था
Always ups, doesn't it? Just sit there, Shade. His balance gone to his left, and there was almost nothing he could do. Thank goodness for the stumps. Well, fielder doing its job.
स्टॉप्स एंड पे आप बोल देगा इंडिया जीता था मैं बोलेगा पाकिस्तान जीतेगा कल बोलेगा कल इंडिया जीतेगा मैं बोलेगा कल पाकिस्तान जीतेगा इस वीडियो में शो करना कि एक पाकिस्तान और एक इंडिया
So suddenly,
तो बोल दे
three on the bounce, the squeeze is on, and the pressure.
कल इंडिया जीतेगा
कल पाकिस्तान जीतेगा मंडे को मिलेंगे ये ड्रॉप कर दे भाई नहीं एयर ड्रॉप नहीं इसको एडिट कर देगा ना सारा शोर बीच का सब खत्म करेगा उसको ओके आगे
इसमें सिनेमैटिक है
इसमें भी है सिनेमैटिक है इसमें बट इसका उसमें है ना फ्रंट पे सिनेमैटिक है इसका मेन पे सिनेमैटिक है डन हो गया तो वो इधर नहीं आएगा वो जाएगा इंपोर्ट में भाई किसको भेज यार आतिफ ब्रो पे नहीं आना मांगता ना भाई ये तो मेरा एप्पल का नाम मांगता है यहाँ पे ये आया ना हाँ 114592 अभी स्टार्ट हुआ है सीलिंग डन
ಓಕೆ ಅല്ലേ ಸ್ಟಿಕ್ಕರ್ ಡೇಟೂಡೆ ಸ್ಟಿಕ್ಕರ್ ಎಲ್ಲ അറിയണമില്ല സംസാരിക്കും
एंड पे मैं इसका आवाज़ नहीं आएगी. पाकिस्तान इंडिया जी भाई गाना चेंज अभी गाना चेंज हो जाएगा भाई. इसको क्या करूँगा.